The international break doesn't stop league action. It's Latics versus Wickham. It's going to be a good one. What's there to note is that these are two teams that haven't been at their best so far in the league, especially Wickham, who last year was fighting for automatic promotion. Now they're sitting in 20th. They had an awful start to the season. They brought in Michael Duff, it's been better, but it's clear that both teams need a win today. Yes, that's me again at the Brick Community Stadium for some League One action this time. My first League One game. Again, it was a very busy day, but nonetheless a fun one. But without further ado, let's get straight into the action. Wigan thoroughly controlled the start of the game. They had the possession, they had the attacking intent, a couple chances, but they were just simply not effective with the ball. The Chairboys stuck with their plan. They waited for the counter-attack, and it came with Ewan Henderson swerving through the midfield, getting the ball to Onyedinma, who squares it for Sam Bell to get the first goal, which ended up being the only goal of the game. After that, they were close to getting the second of the game, however it didn't happen, but let's hear from me at halftime. It's halftime, Wickham are winning 1-0. Similar to all of this season, Wigan has had the chances, but they failed to convert any of them. And a beautiful counter-attack from Wickham makes sure they're going into the dressing room winning. And after the goal, Wickham look much more confident. So unless Latics make some improvements at halftime, I don't think it's going to go their way. And I was right this time. It was much of the first half, with the exception of no goals. But Wigan had the possession. They were the ones with the front foot, having the ball, trying to attack, but they just simply couldn't convert. They couldn't really create anything only until the very end of the match, when Wickham's goalkeeper had a massive save. But except for that, it was Wickham that had the actual attacking intent. They were the ones that were creating chances while Wigan had the ball, but they just simply did not have a tiny bit of creativity, a bit of magic from an individual to create something out of nothing. So that makes it now 6 matches without winning for Wigan, and it's not looking good for the gaffer Ryan Lowe. Wickham are now getting back on form after a disastrous start of the season, but let's hear from me after full time. But like an idiot, I did not check if my microphone was working, which was not. It was not recording anything, but I was basically just saying how Wigan is struggling and Wickham was on the comeback. But anyways, what did you guys think of the match?